So here we're at day 8. If you ever lose track of the number of days, you can always count the cards in the night deck here. The number of cards left in the night deck should match the number of locations that are ungloomed. In this case, we have 7 gloomed locations, which means there are 18 cards left in here. And let's begin day 8. Finally, we are fully healed. Furthermore, there is no longer an obstacle to giving us our bonus action point for being an elf in the forest. So there we go. We've got a forest card, we've got a place card, we've got a mountain card. However, we need 3 of those 2 things, so we're still going to need a place or a forest. So let's search and see what we find. In the forest, there is a place. It is an isolated pedestal. Let's see. I guess our best bet is to use stealth. So it's 3. We've got 3. Let's do stealth rolls. 3. No hits. Here we are at the isolated pedestal. 1 hit. We need 2 more hits at the isolated pedestal. 1 more hit. Shoot, well, yeah, let's use our last fate. Okay. We have no more fate. Eventually we can use the cards in our hand as fate if need be. So there are the 3 hits. We have conquered, found, discovered, unearthed, exploited, sold, developed, I don't know, the isolated pedestal. So we can take a title, but we're not going to because we actually need the card. And we can take 2 gold, or we can draw from the loot bag. You know, I'm going to take 2 gold. I don't want to get bit by another trap. So we're going to take the 2 gold. We take, and I'll show you why in a minute. We take this into our hand. With our final action, we had 1 more because we used our fate. I did that for a reason. With our final action, we are going to do what's called regale, which is basically the word for leveling up, is you regale. I can imagine we're in a tavern holding forth about all the cool stuff we've done. And our regaling involves a place, a forest card, and a mountain card. In this case, we regale people with tales of the king's tomb in the mountains and the isolated pedestal, actually not a place, and then the forest. And then we regale them with a story of, wait, we did this wrong. Here we go. We tell them, hey, we were in the mountains. We're going to regale you with a mountain tale. Also, hey, we were in hey, we were in the forest. You know, here's a little, we're going to tell you a story about being in the forest. And while we're at it, hey, we found the secret pool. So that's chapter 1 of our saga. We cash in these cards. We cash in 5 gold. We, of course, use the action to regale. These are discarded. The gold goes back into the gold bank. And now we get a couple of things. We get an additional point of health, which will give us an additional action point in the morning. And we also get to use one of these skill cards. Now at level 1, our choices are, we can either, we can either at mountains heal a hit point, or after you roll during a fight test, re-roll 1s. This is a difficult decision. Healing is huge because healing is also the number of action points you get. But I like this. I mean, our fight test is pretty good. This will be super helpful. Oh, it's a deed, so we can only do it once. Once a turn, that is. I kind of like this, and I feel like this would help us most in the ultimate fight against the Prince of Ruin. So I'm actually going to take this. Did we defeat any enemies? We did. We defeated a ghoul. Did we take the gold for our ghoul? I don't think we did. Give myself my gold for that ghoul. Did I? Yeah, I don't think I did. If I did, you guys remind me and I'll pay the gold. All right, so that is our level 1 skill. That is the end of day 8. We make camp, and while we've made camp, this happens during the nighttime. Warm sunshine. Quite the stretch of various weathers. So no more freezing snow. And warm sunshine, it flips, by the way, the lush jungle, which is down here, and which will also expose one of the Prince of Ruin's plots. And the plot is, these plots will all be places, the Vale of Ruin. We have to go there, lose an action point. Otherwise, when we fight the Prince of Ruin, at the head of the fight, we'll have to sacrifice a title. And we will have a title by then because we need them for our saga. So let's go get rid of that next turn. And Warm Sunshine, when breaking camp, each hero gets one move action point. An action point that can only be used for moving. And I will mark that movement action point with this little gem here. You'll see how that works in a minute. But that was the end of day 8. Let's go to day 9.